Hobby hack number 2: planning for romantic and sustainable relationship. I know so well that we women are so good with planning our meals and all of the things. When it comes to homekeeping, we're so good with that. But when it comes to intentional planning for romantic stuff, that's where you don't find us. You would be like, okay, it's the husband's thing to do all of this. Now it's okay if you have the strength of doing that and he is weak in doing that. It's not a bad idea to always be the one planning. However, if he has the strength and you are having the weakness of planning for romantic dates and dinners and all of that, it is okay to always chip in once in a while so that he knows that he's not just doing this on his own. Honestly, this reminds me of the story of Mary and Martha. Mary wanted that relationship. Martha was just there busy doing all of the home chores. And that's how I see us women. Every time I see myself so busy and I forget that there's a relationship that God has designed for this home, that is the story that I go back to. I need to stay and enjoy the relationship just like Mary, Jesus did. So now if you always think that, oh my God, being a wife is the cleaning and all of that, remember the story of Mary and Martha. That's what I'm going to drop for you today. Know that the relationship, the dinner, the dates are also part of a very amazing wife that you need to be. Now, whenever your husband is doing this and you always receive, he's pouring a lot, it is okay that you have your strength in something else and you actually invest in that area. Do what works for you. I agree 100%. But again, it is okay to refill your husband when he is tired or drained. When you give in and say, okay, today I'm the one doing the romantic planning, I'm going to do this. You can copy from his. You don't have to do something extremely different. Just coming out to do it, to be the one planning, to be the one paying for it, to be the one, being intentional this time. It just shows him that you have seen what he's doing, you appreciate it, you like it, and you want it to keep happening. Now, if you are so clueless, like very clueless, actually you don't have to be so clueless. If you have no ideas or you're running out of ideas of planning romantic dates so you can stay intentional in your relationship, there is this book that has worked for us, which is called Adventure Challenge. The book is amazing. You scratch off and you get what to do for that day. You have to do it. It will just challenge you to either make meals together, get dirty in the mud, swing, and all of that. These things are so amazing. They are very simple, cheap things you can do to keep your romantic life very active. And you don't know how draining it is to have children, to have your jobs, to make sure the house is tidy. Before you know it, you go down the drain, forgetting that these are the things that keep you alive. And if you do not work on them, you end up being drained. And before you know it, all you give out is negative energies. This is an example. What has happened to just sitting in the living room, calling it a date, not accidentally sitting in the living room, and watching a movie, eating popcorn, and just enjoying your time together? What has happened to just sitting down in the bedroom? Literally, I've been nasty right here. Just sitting down, touching each other, not necessarily going anywhere beyond that. What has happened to just sitting down, looking at each other and giving each other compliments and saying that is the date you want to do? It doesn't have to do with any amount of money. These things are cheap and free. All you need to do is invest in saying, we want to do this often because our relationship can depend on this. If we trust in the Lord and we do these things, that will work for us. Please be intentional with building your romantic life. It can never be enough. Stop thinking that you have arrived. You can do more. And if you are on it, I applaud you. And please don't be embarrassed. People make you feel uncomfortable that you're doing too much. If it is working for you, please keep it up, because that is what a healthy relationship entails. We want to have a relationship that works. And I know that when we put in our effort in love, in no time it will be an action based on muscle memory. Let us make our marriages work just as it was intended to be. I hope this was helpful to someone out there. If it was, please don't hesitate to give us a thumbs up, and we'll be grateful you did. This is our wife hack for today. I speak life into your relationship. God bless.
It's Tia and Tia.